everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video could be a bit of a slurry epic. Now we are the last 2 tanks on the books, well 3 tanks, 2 men, 3 tanks to get out, and we're just in the 6290 heading off to pick a demo agitator, a demo Hispec agitator from Johnston's farm equipment in Longford, and Bro is gone on with the other agitator, and Rory is gone on with the 7618 and bigger tanker. They can start the first tank, and I'm going to get the demo agitator, meet them there, and then we'll get the second tanker on. And there's 3 of us. Father Phil is away at a wedding, so this is Friday. Saturday we want to get finished 3 tanks. Can we get them done? We're going to push hard and get finished. We do have other slurry to do after that, but we'll be waiting on silage to be cut, ground to be grazed. But this is the last bit of wet weather work we can do. We get this done, then we're waiting for dry weather to come. And yes, I did shave. It's time to be on to Johnston's, pick up a demo agitator and see how we go on with that. But 2 hard days ahead of us now. Starting a bit later than I was hoping. Bloody bulls broke out on silage ground, as they do. So yeah, anyways, we're got going. I can't tell, do I have a bit of hair? I do have a bit of hair sticking out. Jesus. The dries are trying to grow a mullet. Anyways, we be on. So we're just in the pound in Johnston's. We'll just have to lift out the agitator because it's just where I wouldn't get it with the tractor. But there is some pile of masses in here now, always. And what is about them 5S's now, but they're a smashing tractor. Wouldn't mind getting to use one. Real tidy looking yokes are there. But yeah, always a fine pile of stuff in Johnston's. So I just left Johnston's now, agitator picked up. So yeah, we'll see how this works out. It's a fair looking beast of an agitator now, an absolute beast of an agitator, so it definitely looks the part. So yeah, we'll be on where the lads are working and see how EirCode agitating. So you gotta drop this into the tank now. She shouldn't be too long getting it spun. It's a tight fit. She'll slide up and down on that now. Oh. You can bring it where you need to bring it. Yep. We're stirring away here. It's good and watery, but there's 2 bays in the middle of the tank not moving. It's a 4-bay shed. It's probably a bit too full. I think that's where we're getting the issues. So Bro's agitating this end with the 6270 and Abby. Oi, that's a bit thicker. So we brought a load of water with us, but the tank is full, so we're going to let in what we can, take out what we can to bring down the level. Should leave it a little bit easier. But yeah, that's where we're at now. So I get this side to give him a hand. Is it agitated? So Bro is spinning there now and he's pushing it down, and you can see yourself there. I just knocked off mine just to double check, but yeah, she's all moving. So that's the tank done. Happy days. So now it's time to me and Bro to head off. Roy's spreading away there. Anyways, we can get moved on to the next one. So, we just have this tank agitated. Get out without getting caught in anything. She's the full of one. Like, not a lot of room getting in and out now. She is quite tight in it. Hard enough got him now. We got that tank agitated. Once we got the second load out, that issue just spun in minutes. I mean absolute minutes. I'd say once Rory started taking out the second load, within 15-20 minutes, the tank had been stirred. She absolutely ate with 2 agitators. I seemed to get the lumps down on my end, and she minced them. First impressions, it's a little bit clunky, just have to get used to. It's just different, kind of how to operate it is different than what I'm used to. But she's power, a lot of power, and she takes a lot of power now. The Boral 6290 is knowing it's on it. I have to go home now and wash the rads before we start the next one, because she knows it's there. Takes a bit of power now to run that. But yeah, first impressions feels a little bit clunky, just have to get used to using it, putting it in and all the rest. But yeah, no, there's power there. Bay on to the next tank. Bro's gone down with the other agitator on to the next one, so I have to pick him up there, bring him back to the yard, get the 99 organised for him, and then he's coming up here to spread with Rory's, get how it is, and then on to me. Once I get ahead of the tankers, I should be able to stay ahead of the tankers to the point where if they have to start bringing water to me, that's when it kind of becomes an issue. So yeah, we'll see how we go on anyways. We'll be on to the next one. So just have the agitator into the next tank. So the last tank we done, it was a 4-bay single tank. This is a 4-bay suspended passage, 4-bay double suspended, so it's 3 times the size of the tank that we done at the start. So there's 5 agitation points either end, and one in the center passage. It's quite full, so we're going to knock a bit of gas out and then stir up a bit. Bro's going to come up then and spread a couple of loads just to bring down the level. Then I get the 2 agitators in it and see can we get it ripped. So currently that's in it, half throttle, and we'll just kind of stay away from it, move the spout a couple of times just to try and knock a bit of gas out before we really get into agitating. And that's what we do to try and stay safe. Slurry gases, at this stage everyone should know you can never be safe enough when it comes to slurry gases, but there is the point of when to be able to agitate effectively, you need to be able to go into the shed and see where your lumps are, what's moving, what's not moving, to be able to make the best decisions. But to start off, you just stay out of the shed, give her half an hour there spinning away to get a start made and knocking out the gas. You get this a bit stirred, then we get Bro back down, get him on 99 up here, get the other tractor wash the rads, and then get up here with the other agitator. I parked the 2 agitators tomorrow side by side just to show a bit of a difference between. So we just gave that tank a spin, and the phone rang, and farmer wants to go mowing a bit. So luckily we didn't get back to the house to take off the mowers off the 99, so it's just on, turn the key and away we go. There's 5-ish acres to be mowed for baling, so we'll have it done, knocked out in half an hour, should be done, and then we'll get Bro back on the tanker. We'll get it packed out of it, means there'll be a bit of baling tomorrow as well as Surrey to be spread, but nothing to us to get around at all. But it is going to leave us that we may end up stretching into Monday just to get the last of the last tank out. Now time to light up the 99 and go. And we are mowing away. Didn't think this was going to be in this video, but hey, that's part of the job. You take the work as it comes, but dry day jobs get priority over wet day jobs. To get this on the ground for this man, we're sucking days in there now anyways. And we're back in the yard, so half an hour to mow that meadow. So it's unreal what you get through with 3 mowers. Unreal. Take these off here, move on the tanker, and we'll go back to what the video was supposed to be about. Sorry. And the 99 is ready to go with the other tanker. So get Bro off in that. Jeez, the wind is out. I can't get mics. Anyways, I get the Jeep, get EirCode, and just go up and agitate with the other tractor just to spin another bit so that he can take out a few load before he goes back to Rory, and then that I'll be able to get the other agitator up then, and so on and so forth. We're just doing for the neighbour up the hill, so I can walk up. Very easy to go up there, but yeah, it's all go. So Bro is just going to get 2 load out here, put them out just nearest load, splash it just to make a space. So I have the agitator stuck in there. Seems quite thick that side compared to that side, so I'm just trying to blow across that way. It is moving that way, so it'll blow some of the thicker stuff across. But yeah, just need to get her down now so we're able to actually agitate, because she's up against the slats. But yeah, once I get the space made and get enough bit stirred, once the space is made, then I get the other agitator and it will really hit it hard then. Really hit it hard. So we're agitating away. You can hear the wind. There's a huge blast coming through the shed, which is great for when you're agitating. Keep the air moving. And that side roads is too low down, so it's just lovely order for agitating. So we're currently, how many bays are we? We're heading for 2 bays. Yeah, we're at the 2 bay mark now. They're agitated, so that's lovely. So I'm going to go back to the yard, get the other agitator, stick her in at the other end. But when I'm 2 bays going this side, I think it was 1.5 the other side. The other side has a lie back, so it'll be just that bit more dung in it. But we're tipping away here now. Agitating away here. There's going there. We're to there this side. The other tractor is in here, humming away. So I haven't opened her up yet. So we're getting used to it. Otherwise. Flick that in. And then screw this down. Down is down, up is up. Make her work into the lumps here. Bertie is minding this agitator for me. Alright Bertie, you're minding this one for me. Good boy. Bertie jumped in while I was going. I should bring him anyways, but it's actually quite dangerous to have dogs, kids, smaller things around while agitating, because the slurry gas is a heavy gas, so it's heavier than air. So all your slurry gas, the things that do the harm, are down low. You could literally walk into a shed where there's lethal gases 3-4 foot below your face and you'd be fine. But it's down there is where them lethal gases are, and a young child could go into a shed that's just that bit smaller and get nailed. So that's why, Bertie, you'll be confined to the cab now. Yeah, we give this one a bit more welly. So we have the rads clean, so we keep an eye on this tractor. This runs alright. But agitator's takes a bit of a pull now. But anyways, right Bertie, we'll leave you here now. You watch the tractor like a good boy. Yeah. Working anyways. Good soup. We're absolutely sucking diesel here. I think just have this one agitated, so I just turned down that agitator right in, just to make sure there's no lumps in the middle, because that end got very thick. We had about a bay done, while that end was water. We had 2 bays done, so I managed to blow the water across the lump with that agitator to this one, and then I was able to get that one to start eating into this lump in the middle and got sucked down to it. And it's just down at the agitator now. When I went back up to that one to turn it around, you can see, well, you can't really see, you won't see, the lump is just moving around there. Should be just eating into it here now. Spin around. That's all moving there, and then we're catching what's been blown down from the other agitator. So I'd say that's done. And just for anyone who's saying about the shed or that, usually what happens when we empty a tank, that's when sheds get washed, because when we agitate we tend to throw up bits of muck at either end, so no one washes their shed till we're finished and then they go wash their shed. Just if anyone is saying start to hear that, that's why. Anyways, now we are sucking diesel there now. I think that side we can tick the box on that. About half an hour to take that last 2 bays out, but she's all circulating there now. So now it's time to move the agitators to that side. this end. Don't think there's much agitated this side yet now. But that's what to expect. Where lie back, just that bit more dry dung comes into a shed. Because there's usually more cattle on the side where lie back. So yeah. Thought we were doing alright that side, but this side could catch us out in the end. Our lad should be finished on the last tank, should be here any minute. Should be. But when they get here, we'll probably take out some slurry and then we'll see if we'll find some water and backfill a bit just to get this side out. Where there's liquid that side, there's not enough for this side now. So, take it as it comes. So, we're going to pure porridge here. We got the lump, has come down quite well. We're eating into that second bay now there, and she's got solid. So I'm just blowing it that way to try and draw some of that water back to that side to loosen that up. The agitator this side is blowing straight down. I have two bays going and she's just landing here. So just trying to do the same to get a blow across the lump. But she's just not hacking it at the minute now. So yeah, we're down to this bit in the middle now. And we'll be laughing then. So, myself and Bertie are just walking home. So I've all I can get agitated. It's just at the point now where there's one bay of one side, centre passage done, everything else is done, just one bay where it's just caught in the slats. So I've taken a bit of slurry out and hopefully we can get some water from the far side across, or some of the liquid across, so that we don't have to put in any water. So one other thing, Pumpkin's beside us here, the sunflowers we sowed 10,000 sunflowers and we have 1,000 of them. And the reason was we thought it might be compaction, or we kind of cobbled together a drill that we thought might be able to sow them the cord, and we blocked off holes and done a few things. We thought it might have been a drill or compaction thing, but we had gold crop out. Gold crop were just out checking how all our crops were and dropping in gorilla rapeseed to sow on where the winter barley is when we get that cut. But it turns out slug damage. The slugs have eaten nearly all, like there's very few sunflowers left. They really went to town on us. And yeah, healed the hunt. We should have put slug pest down, but we didn't think. Yeah, it's annoying, but it is what it is. I'll show you, but I actually thought the hedge wasn't as high. Anyways, tries the job. But yeah, we walk on home. And it's the next day. We're a good early start. So all we've left is this centre bay. That's all that's to be spun. So Bro and Rory are spreading away there, so it's after dropping down and she's come down from the slats. We should have no butter moving it, so the plan is just letting tractors warm up there. We'll blow that agitator straight up, blow that one that way, and see can we get a bit of a circulation on the tank, and we get that lump to move down to that end, as there's more liquid that end than there is that end. And she should be good if we get that much. We can get that done. So yeah, we should hopefully half an hour we should be done. Lads are splashing away there. If we get a chance to fire up the drone, we're going to see them. But they're dropping the tank quite nicely there. So we may get the next man to the next man, we may not. There's Roy coming in there now. It's all systems a go. The tank is just dropping down there nicely now. So quite literally in the space of time, revved that one flat out, walked up, revved that one flat out, the lump has started to move already, and some of it has got up as far as the other agitator, I thought. She slowed down now just after turning the agitator down to really blow into it. Bit of a movement on it. We'll have the shed moving. All agitated, but it's very thick. So I sent Eric off to get a bit of liquid for the tank, just to tin it out a bit. Just make sure we get it all the lumps out. But that's the joy with two agitators. You can absolutely horse into stuff. Rose brought up the load of water there, and she's all mixed in now, and that's us finished. So, what, damn, I got the wrong way. Bear with me a second. Oh, pick this up. Us done for today. So I can't see us getting to the other tank, but the bale and that's be done later. It's going to take them quite some time to get all the slurry out of this tank, so it's a good bit to be shifted. I have to go off to run an errand. I'll come back up, see how the lads are getting on, fly the drone for a bit, get some good footage. 2 agitators, it is hard bet. We usually run 2 agitators. We have a second Abbey at home, but the impeller is nearly completely worn off it, and we have another agitator, the gearbox busted in, but has a new impeller, so we just have to put the propeller or impeller across onto the other one, and we're golden. We'll be able to work away. We'll leave the lads to it now. I go around do my errand, and yeah. Only problem I have though is I can't drive 2 at the one time, so we have to drive one back and then shanks my it back up. Another tank agitated, 1 more to do, and then the slurry box is cleared until we get more silage cut and ground off for other people and that kind of thing. But the slurry books are clear. So we're back in the yard with the 2 agitators. So the other job that we were going to do, we'll do that Monday, and then we'll wash the Hispec off and drop it back into Johnston's. Great to get the spin on it. So it is definitely the bigger agitator. Don't know is the impeller much in the difference, but definitely this whole chute coming up, she definitely has more blow on it. Now yes, that one has 4-year-old, 3-year-old, something like that, the spout, and that one need to get a new spout for it. We have it wore off it. You know that takes more power because the 6290, you knew it was on it. You just knew it was on it. She was under pressure. It seems like a very well built, like serious bit of steel gone into that. It's quite cool how the way it's carried compared to 3-point linkage. It actually carries quite nice in the back of the tractor. Great clearance. And when you start lifting up your linkage, it starts doing that with the agitator. So rather than the other one, you lift up, everyone moves up, that actually starts doing this as you lift up your lift arms. Then you have the ram there, which is quite a short stroke ram, and then that just gives it the final kick out compared to the big long ram. Pretty happy with it. It's done what it said on the tin. It stirred the tank. Two agitators makes a huge difference to what you're able to get through, how quick you can agitate up a tank. Definitely heaps of power in it, heaps of power, heaps of blow. But there's three things that I'm like, three things that are niggling, you could say. The distance, when you've that unfolded and laid out flat in the tank, there's a good distance between there and the back of your tractor. Like, it's quite long, you know. You wouldn't want to be in any real tight spots. Second thing is she's quite big on the end, so it fits in, but anything odd shape to your standard manhole could be a bit chancy. The other thing then, the way the spout is done, you wind that up. When you start winding that up to make it flow out straight, that all comes up, and your tank would want to have a couple of feet gone out of it, nearly a foot or so gone out of it, to be able to have the agitator blowing straight out and have space for the bar on the top to come up. Otherwise you're down and so I always like to run with the spouted agitator just tickling the surface. They're the three things now that I maybe wouldn't be so keen on, but when it comes to the power in the machine she's very strongly built. She's definitely able to put up good blow on it. But yeah, overall that's my opinions on the Hispec agitator. I just want to give a big thanks to Johnston's for getting in touch with us and saying, yeah, we have a demo agitator here, would you like to give it a rip? And yeah, so the best perk about YouTube is you get to run demo kit, and it's just, yeah, I love playing with machinery. But definitely it's a pretty good machine, and like, that's one demo. Major Cyclone mulcher is there, and we're finished with it. It's washed, ready to go back now. So, but yeah, best perk of YouTube is demo machinery. But yeah, overall pretty happy with it. So we'll do one more tank with it, and then we'll give her a wash off and we'll leave it back into Johnston's. But yeah, just one tank sure I was hoping we get done in the 2 days, but look, that's how it goes between the bit of silage that we have to do, and then we didn't just get as early a start Friday morning with the bulls having broken out on the silage ground. But that's the joys of the job. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That's it for me. Good luck.